This is the Booktube Newbie Tag 2.0. I figured this would be a perfect tag video to kind of reintroduce myself. It's a new newbie tag meant for everyone. This tag was made by Michael SC, and I will link his channel in that video below. So, let's get started. The first question is, what genres would you like to see talked about more on BookTube? The genres that are talked about are pretty diverse, but as a whole, I'd like to see nonfiction books talked about more, because, like, I see tons of YA novels being talked about, even poetry now, which is great, but I don't see that much nonfiction. Okay, so the next question is, what do you feel is the best ways to make friends on BookTube? I think interacting outside of BookTube, like on Twitter, and even commenting and interacting on YouTube. Those are some of the best ways, and like following people's blogs. Like I have a blog, I know a lot of people have, in addition to BookTube, they have blogs, Twitter. It's all about social media, so it's not just being on YouTube and BookTube, but you gotta talk. So, 3. What do you enjoy the most about making BookTube videos? What did I put here? Oh, I guess getting more confident about myself. I used to absolutely hate watching recordings of myself. Like, we have old home videos from, like, Christmas morning when I was, like, 5, 6, 7, whole age gamut. But, I hated seeing myself on screen or recordings of myself, and now I'm trying to learn to love myself more, and just recording and editing these videos is a really great way of doing that, as well as talking about something I love. So, question 4. What do you least look forward to when making BookTube videos? I don't know if you can hear the washing machine going. I had to do laundry. Like, that's a thing. My room is the least soundproofed in the house, so that's very difficult to make a video. So I said, oh yeah, I'm gonna make this video. And it took me about a week just to make this video, to find the time, and to find the not loud. And I don't know if you saw my Twitter, but just as I was about to hit record on this video, the ice cream truck went by. So I think I will have a better time recording as winter comes along and fall, because those are my favorite seasons. But in general, I have a big family, I have 2 dogs, and it's very loud here. So question 5. What videos other than tags, TBRs, wrap-ups, reviews, and recommendations would you want to see more of? Mid-book reactions. Like you're in the middle of the book, or you're in the first third or first quarter of the book. I want to see what you think of that book before you know what's going on, before you've solved the mystery, before you've figured out who's doing what and what's going on. Like, I know a lot of people, like my littlest sister, I'm the oldest of 5, she does not like books that start very slow, which was a problem I had with Harry Potter, but then I was like, and I read it, and I loved it, and I never looked back. So she only likes books that start in the middle of the action and have a clear, defined plot, and none of this, like, what's going on, it feels like everything's stagnant. She doesn't like that. I don't mind it, it's grown on me, but, I know people who just don't like that kind of very slow start, but I want to know what you think of when you're getting through that slow start, or if you're getting through something that starts right away. What do you think of the book before you've gotten to the climax, before you've figured out, like, oh, that's what that was about? So, predictions as well for that book. I think that's just something interesting that we can work on, and it's a fun thing, and then you can, in your wrap-up, you have something to go back to and say, I was right, I was wrong, it went a completely different direction. Like, I think that would be an interesting thing to see. What are some themes you want to see more of or less of in books? I just want more diverse reads. I want more space books. I love space. Less of love triangles. Forget those. They're not interesting. We don't like them. At least I don't. Some people are like, yeah, give me a love triangle. No, just stop. Okay, what are some of your BookTube goals? The 7th question. Subscribers, I want to interact with more creators, make it to VidCon one day. Oh, and I want to do a holiday event kind of thing in the future. I love holidays, but maybe I'm gonna shoot to put that at the end of next year, 2018. I need time to plan. Question 8, what advice would you give to a booktuber that has just created their channel? Keep at it. It takes a while to get used to, or it might not. You might be already really comfortable recording yourself and editing videos. If you need to stop, like I did, it was kind of for my mental health. I took a break for 2016, and it was the best thing I could have done. Then do that. But if you're really serious about this, and I just needed the break, then do that. But I would definitely say get a Twitter, get a blog, get on Goodreads, diversify, just interact. It's not all about the videos. The videos are great, they're a great addition. You get to know the reader as well as you get to, know other people and how they read and what their facial expressions are like. Yeah, my jaw is weird. I'm sorry, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this or noticed anyone saying about this, but I had all 4 wisdom teeth removed in 2013. So let's see, how old was I? Yeah, I got my wisdom teeth removed when I was 21, the year I was gonna turn 22, and it's really late. They were completely impacted on the bottom, so my jaw movements are weird because I have TMJD now, and I'm in pain almost constantly. So I don't know if that's just a thing, if anyone notices, like, my jaw is very weird. So there's the dogs. Maya! I completely lost my train of thought and what question I was on. Barking at, babe! Okay, so I was saying how it's great to spread out across social media and just kind of get to know, interact, authors, YouTube creators, publishers. Goodreads is great because people can send you recommendations aside from BookTube, but BookTube's great if you want to, just get out there, have your face. That's what I was talking about. If you want to just, get people to know the reader as well as the books and things you read. So, yeah, just keep at it. Take a break if you need to, and get out on social media, because that's the best way to ramp up your channel, and yeah. Question 9. What are some qualities or traits that you look for when it comes to watching other booktubers? Someone that can hold my attention, someone who's enthusiastic. Maybe not too enthusiastic, but just you can tell that they love reading the books and that they want to be on YouTube, and that's taken a while for me to get, but I think I'm getting it. But yeah, someone that can hold my attention and is interesting and talks about books that I like. So that's, somebody might not like me. That's okay, and I'm learning to deal with that. But yeah, so I mean, some of my favorite channels are, I'm not gonna do that. Alright. 10. What is a fun fact about you or a hobby besides reading and writing that people on BookTube might not know you have? Embroidery, and if you saw my last video, my little boo embroidery hoop was in that. I know I record on my computer, it's the best I can do. My camera, the SD card in it, doesn't write fast enough, the speed, so I can't use it right now to record videos, and it doesn't have a flip out screen, so that makes vlogging with it really hard. But I have a 2-year degree in photography, so I like doing that. And question 11, which booktubers do you tag? I'm gonna leave it like this. I tag Lissa Loves Books. She's the one that showed me this tag, so I guess in a way she tagged me, but she did the first Booktube Newbie Tag, so now I want to see her Booktube Newbie Tag 2.0, and for anyone else that wants to do this, just do it. I get that it's a tag video, and it's like, oh my gosh, you have to tag someone. I tag anyone. So if anyone wants to do this video, do it. Go for it. You are tagged. You are officially tagged. You don't have to worry about, but I wasn't tagged. Do it. I want to see your reactions, your comments, questions, subscribe, like, come talk to me on Twitter. I love talking to people. Okay, so that was the Booktube Newbie Tag 2.0. I'm hoping my next video will be up later this week, and that will be my August wrap-up, because it's almost September 1st, and I'm not gonna be at King's Cross to see Harry Potter, and I'm very sad. But my point is, August is almost over, and I'm gonna talk about all the books I read. So